What's going on, guys? Dawko back again. Hope you're fantastic today, and welcome to a different video. Because let's be real here, I haven't done anything really about Five Nights at Freddy's for a while, and there has been some news and stuff, but they were, to me, little pieces which I was going to wait for to add up over this coming month, and it has. So this month, many people don't know some of this stuff what I'm going to talk about because maybe they don't go on Reddit and they haven't seen anything. So I just wanted to give you guys some updates because I know some of you guys rely on this channel for information about Five Nights at Freddy's, and there is some, and there's some little snippets what have been happening this month and last month, which I'm going to talk to you about now. So the first one was posted about a month ago by Scott, the creator of Five Nights at Freddy's, and he wanted to talk about something called the retcon issue. Now, if you don't know what a retcon is, it's basically where something comes out in the next game which kind of changes the story from the previous games. So it's a different interpretation. For example, this isn't true, by the way, I'm just making this up. Let's say the bite of 83. So the TV on Five Nights at Freddy's 4 says 1983, and the code for the wall in sister location is 1983. Let's say the retcon is it is now the bite of 83 and not the bite of 87. Something like that, where something has like interpreted the story a little bit after the game, after the next game and the next game, something like that. So I'll read what he said and let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Hey guys, I wanted to comment quickly on the subject of retcons. I made a joke last night about retconning, and it became obvious that it's very important to a lot of people, and understandably so. I have a lot of respect for this community, and the last thing I want is for anyone to think that I recklessly change details on a whim. I assure you, that's not the case. The truth is that I've done one actual retcon in the series, although I'm not going to say where it was. That's very, very important. There have been other times, however, when my original intentions didn't come across clearly. In those instances, I made a point to clarify in the next game. That's not really a retcon. It's simply an attempt to guide the story towards where it was originally intended to go. A quick and very minor example of this would have been when the adult theory happened. So basically the adult theory was during the sister locations teasers. There was some ideas around that it was literally going to be an adult styled restaurant where Baby was going to be like literally a sexualized robot. But as soon as people started to believe it, he quickly dropped an additional teaser to completely clear that up, to get rid of that idea. Currently, there is a misconception in sister location that I may need to clear up someday as well, or maybe I'll just leave it to torment the fandom. Again, that's a very important key note, is that we've got something wrong in sister location. Maybe that's the Michael Afton theory that Eggs Benedict, who turns into Purple Man, isn't Michael Afton or something like that. We'll have to wait and see. So, while it's true that the story has developed new details over time that may have not been planned from the beginning, that doesn't mean that the pieces don't fit together as a whole. There is a lot of information crammed into these games, and there will always be details that I don't convey 100% as intended. I try to clear up those items, but I'm certainly not retconning things at will. I have more respect for the community than that. So he's basically saying that he's only done one retcon out of the whole series, one thing that might change it a little bit, but the whole story still fits together. I'm interested to see what the thing about sister location is, honestly. I possibly think it could be the private room with the 1983 code and the FNaF 4 bedrooms, and we theorise that the cameras and the thing were like experiments. That could be it, what he needs to clear. Or it's a Michael Afton Purple Man style thing, if that makes sense. So yeah, it's a very interesting thing, so let me know what you guys think about that. Another key information part, guys, about the next game, what Scott's going to make, FNaF 6, Sister Location 2, whatever you want to call it, is that there's a website called voices.com. We've been through this before. If you remember, a while ago, way before Sister Location's release, we talked about the voice actors for sister locations. So we saw like Michelle Moss and PJ Haywood, like, and the things were like animatronic or a creepy woman or something like that. I was like, oh my god, there's going to be like a creepy animatronic woman in the game, which was really, really cool. We've got something new. A guy called Dave Steele has reviewed Scott, and he said the job description is an instructional technician, and there's also technician 2, and these are 2017. A lot of people have been thinking that these are the 2 technicians. If you remember in Sister Location, when we get stuck into the Springlock suit and there's 2 people talking in the background, people are thinking it could be them. But it's a year later, guys. A year later to review Scott. You know, it doesn't really make sense. And there's more proof of this. So, if you look here, the date for instructional technician is September 15th, 2017. Well, someone found literally the job requirements, and it's got the same date, September 15th, 2017, and this is a jobs description for it. It's instructional technician. It's exactly the same. So this proves that it's not the 2 guys in Sister Location. This is for a new project. You are in the role of a supervisor, leaving a monotonous but firm message for an employee on a tape recorder. You've recorded messages like this 100 times before, so there is not much enthusiasm in your voice. However, coming from a position of management, the voice still needs to be clear and direct. So this again is a brand new character because Dave Steele hasn't been in any of the old games. It's not Phone Guy because Scott voices Phone Guy. It's a brand new of a supervisor. So it's definitely, it's instructional technician. So he's a technician, and he's giving a message for the player. So it says a message for the employee on a tape recorder. So this is going to be interesting. If this technician is giving us instructions, how is that going to work out? Is it just going to be a simple, you know, like Phone Guy where he tells us what to do, shut the doors or something? It's just interesting how it's a technician this time and not like a manager. And he seems to be an important technician. I'm going to say he is like it says, the role of a supervisor. I'm going to say he's the main supervisor. He's the main guy at this location. And it's just interesting how there's 2 technicians as well. It says technician 2. I'm going to guess that that's maybe another type or something. So, yeah, like, maybe in the voices.com it had to imply that he did like 2 separate things or something. Like, PJ Haywood did. He did the voices of Michael and William, but there were 2 separate, two separate descriptions, if that makes sense. And maybe it had to do the same for this one, like 2 separate phone calls or something like that. I think that there was another phone call or something what had to do that as well on voices.com, just separate them. But yeah, it's very, very interesting. And we could be a technician as well. We could be at a factory again, like a Sister Location factory, a Springlock factory, or we could be in an old location where we're a technician for the Springlock suits. It definitely seems to be after Sister Location because, as we see, the baby teaser from a while ago, it's baby 100%, and it seems to be the aftermath of Sister Location 1. So it might have to be in a different location facility where, you know, we're playing as a technician, or, you know, or we're just being a night guard. It's as simple as that. But it is very, very interesting how the supervisor is an instructional technician. It's not just technician, it's instructional. So to me, that makes me think that we are a technician and he's telling us what to do, which I think is really, really interesting. Let me know what you guys think about that as well. I want some ideas on what location you think it's going to be like, whether we are a technician or he's teaching us what to do. I have no idea. We'll have to wait and see. Final news, guys, which is very, very cool. There's been some releases of some articles where apparently Jason Blum, who's the producer of the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, is saying that the FNaF film will be out next year, October 2018. And that's very, very, very interesting for a start, because that's literally next year, so that's very exciting. But Scott has actually made a comment about this post as well, which is really cool. Everyone stay tuned for news on this in the coming month. And by the way, I'm 99% certain that things like Five Nights at Freddy are mistakes by the editors. Yeah, in the article, guys, it's called Five Nights of Freddy's, which really honestly annoys me. I've seen so many articles get Scott's name wrong and get, say, like Five Nights at Freddy or like 6 days at Fruit Bars. It really annoys me, and it really bothers me how journalists, you know, their job is to be a journalist and for an article, yet they can't get a name of a popular game right. It still blows my mind how journalists can make a stupid mistake like that when they're supposed to be doing research on what they're talking about. Blows my mind. I bet I could be a better journalist than that. If I was doing a topic about a new game, for example, I'd know what the game was called, etc. I just don't understand how you can make a mistake like that. All you need to do is Google the name, like just put Five Nights in, and then you'd see it. Do you know what I mean? It just blows my mind how journalists can make stupid mistakes like that, and it's still going. You get in the people say Scott Fornon and stuff like that. It's ridiculous. But yeah, it's very interesting. So Scott's basically saying that we're going to get news about the film on this in the next coming month, which is November. People are saying it could be this month, but in the coming month, to me, is next month, so November, which would be cool. I don't know whether it's going to be a new teaser, whether he's going to make a Steam post about the news, whether it's going to be a trailer. Who knows? I'm very, very excited. Other than that, guys, we haven't had any new teasers or anything, which is absolutely fine. You know, it's just one guy. It's not a AAA title game. It's not Assassin's Creed 71. It's just one guy making games. He has no help. So, and it's only been a year. It's literally been a year last week since Sister Location came out. So, what do you expect? We're not going to get a new game yet. He seems to be taking his time on this one, which I really, really respect. And I can wait. I'm very patient, and you guys should be too. You know, chillax. Play Cuphead. Cuphead's a very good game. Play that instead for a bit. Yeah. Let me know what you guys think about all the news snippets. Like I said, I couldn't just make a video on just a comment about the movie. I probably would have about 2 years ago, but I'm a changed man now. Where I was just patient, and each little information piece, I was like, okay, let's wait a little bit longer. Let's wait a little bit longer. And then this one came out yesterday about the movie news, and I was like, yep, okay, I've got enough information to make a video about. So yeah, hopefully you do hopefully you're okay with that. Yeah? Sound good? Cool. And yeah, I'm very excited for next month. I'm very, very excited for new teasers coming out. I feel like there'll be some sooner. Maybe on Halloween, who knows. There'll be at least one this year, I promise, okay? If not, quote me on this, I'll do a video, a 30-second video. I'll post it on my YouTube channel of me just dancing. Okay? Or something like that, whatever. We'll see. Also, guys, the charity stream is in 2 weeks' time. Five Nights at St. Jude's 5. Remember, I'll make a separate video talking about it as well, so you guys know. It's very, very exciting. I'm very, very excited for this. It's going to be awesome. And yeah, lots of love, guys. I'll see you all next time.